guys, it's your boy Kid Ginger Vlogs. It's 2024. Happy New Year to you guys. Hope you've had a good New Year. Hope everything went well. Hope you had a nice time with everybody that you was with. I'm still here, still back, and it's about 6 degrees outside right now. It's 7:45 in the morning. I'm just out for a little drive. We're going to basically get into the details of the vid right now. There's nothing short, nothing sweet about this. I'm going to basically open up and tell you guys a few things that have I'm quite vocal, but I don't really vocally put my opinions out there on the internet about family and everything like that. But in this video, that's exactly what I'm going to do, because there's people in the family that basically, once they get what they get out of you, dump the person, and then it becomes a problem for the other members of the family. And basically what's happened is the family that took this person in got what they got out of him, basically, for all throughout the year. You know, Christmas came, Christmas went, and then New Year came around, and what basically happened was they decided they didn't want to be a part of that. They didn't want him to be a part of their celebration. So what did they do? They dumped him, they left him, and left it for my mum to pick the problem up, which is basically what always happens in the family, you know. And these people are the same people that made the excuses not to come and see her on Boxing Day, which is something they've done every single year. But they've gone and decided to make these excuses and not come and see their mum on Boxing Day, which is all it is. It's excuses. There wasn't no real illness or anything like that. And secondly, the people that have got the problem with me are the same people that make these excuses, because they can't find out any information because I don't tell them anything. And they thought once my relationship ended with my last partner that I was going to come back and tell them everything, which I didn't. And this is the thing, I'm not one of them guys that will spout my business. You know, if you guys know, you know. If you don't know, you won't know. That's how I am. And basically all this happened over the New Year and Christmas. It's 2024, but this is the year where I'm not going to let things just settle anymore, because that's what everybody expects, that you're not going to do anything, you're just going to let things settle and be, and everything's just going to be whatever. But for me it's not, because they're the people hiding behind the mask saying things that other people have said, when they're the people saying the things that they say, and they try and blame it on other people and then basically go and duck and hide like cowards. And the truth is, it's the same people that blame people for things that other people have said, when in fact the reality is they're the people that are saying it and blaming it on others. And the thing is, when they do that and somebody records them without them knowing, what happens is they then still tell you the lie, even though you know the truth, because the person they lied about was the person that told them every single thing about what was said. And when that same person lies about family members, saying it was them and they didn't say anything and it was someone else, that kind of winds me up a little bit. Now, I'm not going to swear, I'm not going to get angry and mad and start, you know, blurting out swear words and everything like that, because it's not something I do. But the thing is, them same type of toxic people are the same type of toxic people that will be like that regardless of what year it is. You know, all that crap about New Year, new me, with them people, it's not. It's New Year. What else can I lie about? What else can I make up? What else can I blame someone else for? And that is the same thing, in and out, year by year, no matter what. It's the same thing, just a different person. That is it. That is all it is. And basically, when they go from finishing the story with you, they go on to someone else, because going back to the beginning of the video, they dumped that person because it no longer was their problem. They got what they wanted out of him and then basically left it for everyone else to pick up, which in my eyes is a bit wrong. But then everybody else is going to expect them that, oh, it'll be all right, it's their problem now, not ours, and everybody's just going to be okay with it, which is out of line. Because me being me as a person, I don't really vocalize or basically say a lot of stuff out loud. But this is the year 2024 where I'm going to start calling people out. And yeah, I'm on a video at the minute, but the same people that were the cowards that didn't show up on Boxing Day, the same people that I've not spoke to for nearly 2 years, and more family members other than them alone that I've not bothered with, because I don't bother with because of how they are, the same people that have got no backbone are the same people that took in this bully who bullied my mum, bullied us as kids, bullied us through our childhood, and then dropped him, and then expected he could just come and show up at my mum's door. because they didn't want him to be part of their celebrations on New Year. How's that fair? How's that fair on my mum as a person? How can she move on and be stronger when she's still got to go back to the past? Because these people cannot let it drop. And then it becomes my mum's problem. And I'll tell you out now, I told my mum last night, New Year's Eve, I said, why would you want to go back to the same snakes that are going to bite you? That's the exact thing I said. Why would you go back to the same snakes that are going to bite you? Because they're the same people that will talk about the person they dropped as they'll talk about my mum and everything behind her. They'll talk about you, but then they'll also talk about you to another person. But when you're there, they'll expect you to talk about another person with them. And that's how it is. It's a circle. I don't bother with a lot of this family of mine because of them reasons. But I'll vocalise and I'll put my opinion out there on how I feel about everything. And this is it. It's unfair what people do to my mum. It's unfair. Yes, I'm gonna exemplify this. I'm gonna give you an example. Me and my mum argue, we fall out, we're mum and son, we don't agree on everything. People do that. Yes, I say things to my mum says things to me. We can be horrible to each other sometimes. But you know what? End of the day, she's still my mum, I still care, I'll still be there for her. Even when she broke up with that partner all them years ago, I'm still the guy, and my sister and her husband and the two friends we used to have in this relationship were there for my mum. Because we had a backbone. People may say, oh, you're a coward because you did this, you did that, you called the police. Doesn't matter what we did. When someone's in need and someone's in danger, you do what you do. Police don't come out anyway. So no matter what you do, the police will never come out unless something happens. Same as him, trying to use his mental health on everything to get out of everything, admitting it all, and then using his mental health to get out of it, whatever. It is what it is. And I hope the people watching this understand. Basically, as a kid growing up, I didn't have the best life, but it didn't make me a bad person growing up either. It didn't make me do things I didn't do. But also, people can assume, people can make judgment, because them same people that make that judgment are the same people that talk about you, the same people that talk about me, the same people that talk about the people that aren't in their life. And I'm not afraid to say anything about them people. I'm not afraid to say anything about the people that have accused me, people that have accused my mum, people that have accused other people in the family. I'm not afraid to call them out. My brother, his wife, all them people. Do not care. I do not care. Because the only thing that I don't have, what all them not have, I don't grow a second face. I've got one face. I'm not two-faced. And that's it. That's the truth. People in my past that I worked with and everything like that, yeah, loved them all. I got on great with them. And yeah, I had some disagreements. But the same disagreements I had with them, they probably had with me. He's a bit of a lazy cunt. Sorry for swearing, but he's a bit of a lazy guy. He doesn't do this, he doesn't do that. But you know what? I was managing them people. That's the difference. But I'd still get in and I'd still do the job. And I know I'm going off a little bit on everything like that, but regardless of every single thing that's gone on, I've always been there for my mum. I moved out because of the guy that my mum got rid of. I moved out with my partner at the time. I came back. Not because I haven't got anything, because I don't need anything. In life, I don't care about anything. I don't care about finances, I don't care about nothing. I don't care about having the best of anything. I do not care. Me, I'm a very simple person. I do not care about life. Life is life, you know, it comes and goes. And that's how I'll always look at life. People will judge you, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter who you hang around with. People have always got something to say, whether you're there or it's behind your back. People will talk about you, people will say things about you, and it's the same people that want you to believe their lie when they're lying to your face, when clearly it's been recorded what you've said, and you've still denied it even though I've got the recording. The person that you said it was recorded you lying, and you want to go and sit there saying you're not getting involved, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, I'm not having nothing to do with it. Doesn't matter, regardless of what goes on. You want to lie, I've got the proof. You want to say things behind my back, expecting my ex-partner not to play it to me and show me what she recorded, you've got another thing coming. You want to lie through your teeth to my mum, to my family, to anyone else that's left in my family, go ahead. Everybody's got the truth, I've got the truth, everybody knows the truth. Doesn't matter what goes on in this family anymore. I've got my mum, my sister, her husband, my niece, my other sister, her husband and my nephews. That's my family. That's it. Anything extending on beyond that is nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me beyond that. And yeah, I'm behind the camera right now. I'm driving. Probably shouldn't be driving and cameraing, but I've always told you guys I'm safe on the road anyway. I always watch what I'm doing. But this is it. I'm fed up. I'm literally fed up of the bullshit. I'm literally fed up of people lying and giving my mum the problems at the end of the day. Because that's all they do. They drop the problem on my mum's front door when they've had enough of the problem and expect my mum to pick the problem up. It doesn't work like that anymore, guys. No matter where you're from, what you do, who you are, it doesn't work in my family like that. Not with me around. And you may think I ain't much of a bloke, I can't do this, I can't do that. I can do a lot of things, I just don't react. And the reason I don't react is because I don't need to react. But if I did react, people would find out more. You know, and it ain't about, oh, he's rock hard, he's this, he's solid, he can do this, he can fight. It's not about that, because I don't fight. I don't do none of this stuff. I don't want drama. I don't want, what would you call it? I don't want all this extra additions of, oh, he's looking for problems, he's looking to start things. I'm not. I don't want none of that in my life because I don't do it. I'm literally a simple guy. I go to work, I go home, I play on my PlayStation, I go to bed, I get up and I repeat the process. That is it. I don't do nothing. I don't harm anybody. I don't do anything to cause anything. But the one thing that I will not take and tolerate anymore is family members of mine dropping their shit on my mum's doorstep when they've had enough. I will not take it. And if the people that watch this, if you do watch it, have got a problem, knock the door. Come and have a problem with me, because I ain't bothered anymore. Honestly, I've had enough. It ain't fair on my mum, it ain't fair on nobody. You want to all do your thing and go and enjoy your night and ruin my mum's? I told her not to go to the New Year's Eve. I don't know what she did, because I went to bed after. But I told her not to go around the same snakes. I told her that. And I'm not going to hide face. I'm not going to say I didn't say it, because I did say it. I told her, don't go around the same two-faced people that will talk about you behind your back as they'll expect you to talk about somebody behind their back. That's what I said last night. I've got nothing to hide. I'm not ashamed of anything. I'm not ashamed to speak out. I do not care anymore. I've told people this and I told my mum this. I do not care what people think. I don't care what people's opinions are of me. I don't give a shit. Honestly, I do not give one shit about what people think about me. Call me nasty, call me whatever. I'm just vocal. I speak out. That's what I do. I speak out. I've got nothing to hide. I've got nothing to be ashamed of. And that is it. But you want to let a bully who bullied my mum and the kids for years into your life and then drop him? Fine, do that. But don't drop it on my mum's doorstep when you can't handle it. Just because he kicks off. Don't think I don't know all this, because I do. Because the people you speak to me. And the people I speak to you. Let's just get one thing right and one thing straight. No matter what, no matter who you tell, don't ever trust anybody, because no one will ever keep their mouth shut. That's the truth. Regardless of whatever the situation is, whatever the outcome is, nobody keeps their mouth shut. You can tell me something, and if it's something that doesn't need to be told to other people, it won't be told. But if you're going to tell me something about another person, expect that it's going to be told to that person. And don't try and lie and say you've not said something when you've been recorded saying something and then deny it. That's the worst thing you can do. And you want to blame my younger sister for saying it to her when she didn't, because the person that recorded you saying it to her knows it was you, and you know it was you, but you want to still be your two-faced little lying self. That's fine, be your two-faced little lying self. But the truth is, I know, because my ex-partner told me who told her. That's it. And it's the same two-faced person that's been married to my brother for the last however many years. And I'll call you out, I ain't bothered. Send him up my house to do what he needs to do. Doesn't bother me. but expect our reporting. I'm not one of them people who, oh, he's hiding behind a camera and he's been assaulted and he's reported it. Yeah, it's an assault. I'm going to report it. I'm not bothered. Because just like you didn't have the balls to show up on Boxing Day, you won't have the balls to show up and do anything to me. But I'll call people out. Doesn't bother me. 2024 is a different me. Rather than people doing that thing where they say, oh, somebody said, or somebody did this, or somebody said that, I'll call you out by name. I ain't bothered. Doesn't affect me one single bit. But guys, this vlog is not going to be edited, so there are going to be some like little mistakes and whatever in there, but it's not a mistake. Basically where I talk and cut myself off. I'm not going to edit this vlog. This vlog's going to go raw as you see it. There's going to be no cuts, no nothing. I'm not going to cut anything out of this vlog. I'm not even going to blur the background. You can see where I've been driving around. I'm not going to do nothing. Because it's new year, but it don't mean new me. All it means is I'm not having 2024 or any other years of my life go by with the same people doing the same stuff they do every single year, every time something happens, and dropping it on my mum's doorstep. Ain't fair. My mum's a good person, and yeah, sometimes we fall out and we have little disagreements, me and my mum. But that doesn't mean because me and my mum's fell out that I hate her or I don't want her to be around me or anything like that. That's just me and my mum having a disagreement on something. She may want to tell me something about the other people, and it's not anything like calling them or anything like that, but she may want to tell me something that's gone on, and I'll just say, look, you're not with him anymore, or whoever it's about, I'm not interested, and we'll argue about that. That's what the disagreement is, because my mum being my mum, she's a lady, she's a woman, and women talk, men talk as well, but my mum wants to tell me something, but I don't want to hear about people I don't bother with. I don't want to hear about people I have nothing to do with. That was my past. I'm not going back on my past, because my past had problems, and the family that was part of that past gave me them problems as well. The family that are still giving my mum problems to this day. I'm not going to hide anything. I've got no to hide, guys. Trust me. Everyone will find out sooner or later everything, and I'm not bothered about it. Trust me, this year, everything's coming out. Every single thing will come out this year. About them, about me, about everything. I will let you know on these vlogs, and if you're interested, stay tuned, drop a like on the video, and subscribe. It's been your boy, Kid Ginger Vlogs. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next vlog. Peace.